Common sense, you say, as if that's some sort of sacred spell that ends all discussion, as if your opinion wrapped in bias suddenly becomes valid because it's just common sense. But here's the truth, darling. Common sense ain't that fucking common, and it's even rarer when it's used against queer people, because if common sense were actually common, we wouldn't still be arguing about bathrooms, trans kids wouldn't be fighting just to exist, and drag wouldn't be blamed for the end of all society when the oil companies are quite happily lighting the match. You scream about tradition like it's a virtue, but tradition once told us that the sun revolved around the earth, tradition once said that women couldn't vote, and tradition also once said that slavery was just how it is. And you want to tell me about common sense? No, my dear, you mean comfort, you mean confirmation bias, you mean I don't really want to think critically, so I'll just call it common sense and shut the door. But drag, queer identity, trans visibility, they're not new, they're not radical, they're just finally being seen. And that shakes people who've built their worldview like a house of cards, fragile, rigid, and terrified of the wind. Here's a little gay reality check for you, my dear. You don't get to disguise hate as common sense, you don't get to cloak discomfort in reason, and you definitely don't get to police my existence with the same tired line you use when your Wi-Fi doesn't work. Common sense would tell you to lead with empathy, to listen when somebody tells you who they are, to ask why queer people are still fighting for rights, not why we're shoving it in your faces. So if your common sense demands that we stay quiet, stay hidden, stay palatable, then it's not common sense, it's fucking cowardly. And I didn't crawl through history, through protest and plague, through conversion camps and censorship, just to be told my freedom needs your fucking approval. You want to use common sense? Use it to unlearn. Use it to open your eyes. Use it to realise the real threat to society isn't drag. It's people so scared of difference, they'd rather ban books than ask questions. And if you made it this far in the video, well done you. Go ahead and smash that follow button, babes.